Hi everybody, I'm Joanne and this is my 1997 Jeep Cherokee Sport that I've owned for 16 years. I bought her from a friend who bought her new in Scottsdale, Arizona in 1997. I bought her from him in 2007, so I've had her for 16 years. I've been in the Los Angeles area the whole time, so this vehicle has always been in a dry climate, no rust, well taken care of. She's never been driven hard off-road, a little bit of dirt road, but very minimal and no rock climbing. The exterior has been completely repainted. There was no body damage prior, but the clear coat had started to fade through in a few places, and the white coat had started to powder in some areas. I wanted to keep her white so that I didn't have to paint the interior, and I had a white Mercedes at the time that I loved the color of, and decided to paint her the 3-stage Mercedes Diamond Pearl White. It's a really beautiful paint job. Don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's got a real glitter to it, and the pearl really shows through. It's really, really pretty. To protect the paint, we put on a full X-Pel Ultimate Paint Protection Film, or PPF, on the entire vehicle. So anywhere there's paint, there is a paint protection film. I mainly wanted to protect it against bush pinstriping when I started to take her off-road, but the PPF will protect the paint from road debris, like car doors hitting it, things like that. It's got a 10-year warranty on it. I am not sure if that's transferable. I have the BFG all-terrain TAKOs 285/75s on 16-inch 1552 rims. 1552 is the manufacturer of the rims. And I have full-size spare with additional rim from 1552. So they're all matching. It's about 1,000 miles on those. It's actually, the whole build has just under 1,000 miles on it from when it was completed. Front Runner Rack, Southern California company that has an incredible system. It's a full-size rack, super strong. Bought the 4th clip so that it would be extra strong. The system works with a multitude of accessories, camping, storage, sport type equipment. The racks have tracks that allow you to utilize many different type of accessories that the company sells. It's a really slick, clean, very, very strong system. We have the Smittybilt XRC front bumper with the bull bar. We have the Smittybilt X20 12,000 winch. It's a great winch, super strong. Have new LED headlights, really bright, nice headlights. New lenses on the entirety of the car. So those front amber ones, brand new, the ones on the side, and also in the back. Brake lights, all those lenses are new. Looks nice and clean and new. Bushwhacker flares. You'll get another view of those around the other side. You can see the lights on this vehicle are Baja Design. Really, really nice quality lights on the front. You can see I've got those 2 on the bull bar and 2 up on the up near the windshield, the ditch lights. And you can see the Bushwhacker flares. And then there is the Rocky Mountain Outfitters extra large kicker sliders. They're super strong, clean, great step. We've got the Rubicon 3.5-inch lift, and all of the kit suspension that comes with that. Also Fox struts and shocks. Have new leaf springs in the back. Haven't done a lot mechanically to this vehicle as it hasn't been necessary. I would have done a rebuild on the engine if it had been necessary, but it runs like a top. What we have done is a re-gear for the 3.5-inch lift, and there's new front and rear drive shafts. That's the Smittybilt rear bumper. XRC matches the front bumper with the built-in spare tire holder. It accommodates different accessories like water tanks, extra gas tanks, jacks, that kind of stuff. That's a Quadratec quarter panel armor. Gives a little extra protection in the back. Again, that Rocky Mountain Outfitter kicker sliders. Really love those. They're just super strong, clean. New door handles, new mirrors. New glass. The windshield is new. Most of the glass in the vehicle is new. Not everything had to be replaced. Some of it was real clean and clear. Everything has been tinted. A couple of the pieces, I believe it's the rear windows, the tint is actually built in. We have a keyless entry. Just walk up to the door and it unlocks. We have completely new interior. Brought it down to the paint. The whole interior was completely stripped. Leather wherever we could replace those panels are leather. Most of the door switches and locks are new. They were all replaced. Seats are two-tone leather with heated seats. Those are the switches for the heated seats. There are 2 levels, low and high. All new carpet, super high-end material. Weathertech floor liners throughout, front, back, and all the way into the rear. The entire vehicle, as much as we could reach, was Dynamatted. Dynamat cuts down on vibration, to sound isolator, noise reduction. Really has minimized the cabin noise of this vehicle. Jeeps will never be quiet, particularly these older Jeeps are never actually going to be quiet, but it really has reduced the road noise considerably. The sound system in here is the Alpine ILX-309. It's a great system. It's got connectivity to your Bluetooth, so you're able to have hands-free calling. Works really well with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. This unit sticks out a little bit from the dash, but there's been no problem with ventilation. The heat AC vents are right behind it, and there's plenty of good airflow. There's 3 sets of speakers, amp, subwoofer. You'll see all that as we go along. But it sounds fantastic. This is a push-button start vehicle, and that's the controller for the exterior lights. Really nice, clean setup for that. There's an additional cutoff switch here that allows us to not have a drain on the battery. You can see on the control panel there's a little rocker switch for the subwoofer to put it up and down. Again, that's push button start. The Alpine comes on automatically. Really nice, clean, easy to use. If you like Sirius XM, it's Sirius XM capable. I did use that for a long time. Now I've been using Android Auto, and you just plug your phone into it and the option comes up for Android Auto, or if you're Apple, the Apple CarPlay, then you can control everything from the screen, which is really nice. Get a little light in here. Can see that there's just under 149,000 miles on the vehicle. Again, she's running like a top. Everything's great. Just brought her in again to my mechanic. I take her in periodically, even if there's not anything going on, just to keep an eye on her, make sure everything is running great and I'm not missing anything. I'm handy, but I'm not a mechanic. You can see the door speakers in the front. There's a pair in the back seat, and there's the subwoofer. Later when I open it up, you can see the tower in the back where the other set is. Just going to run you into the back seat interior. Let's see. Again, Weathertech liners. All new seat. All new carpet. Headliner. Just really exceptional interior. They did a great job. So this is the rear. Got the Weathertech down here. There's also all the carpeting throughout, but to protect it, I got the Weathertech floor mats. This is just a little extra, and I can throw that in. Obviously the subwoofer here, and then this side we've got a extra battery and a little extra room for cables and the winch control and that kind of stuff is in there. And the seats still go down as they always did. Got new belts because they were all getting a little shabby after 27 years, so we put new seat belts in. Oh yeah, I forgot there's speakers back here as well. So the sound system in here is fantastic. All the lights, changed out all the lenses to LED, so it's much brighter, much better usage. I forgot to tell you that the phone does connect to the stereo system Bluetooth, so you can do Bluetooth calling. Works really well. There's a microphone just above the rear view mirror, and it works excellent. In the rack, there's room for the different accessories. Tow hitch on there. It's got a rear camera, which is really nice. It works very, very well. Yeah. Let's see what else. I think that might. Well, I'm gonna pause this and open up the hood. Okay, so I've got the K&N air filter that we put in. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, I really can't see from here. You might be able to catch a little bit of it through the front grille. A aluminum radiator and an additional transmission cooler, so it keeps everything nice and cool. These Jeeps tend to run a little hot. Haven't had any issue with it at all. Have the Redarc charger system. The Odyssey battery. This battery is actually brand new. I hadn't had an opportunity to drive her very much, so the last battery, because it sat too much, went bad, so I was able to warranty it out and have a brand new battery. Yeah, haven't done a whole lot because it runs so well, but that's pretty much it. Okay.